In 1977, archaeologists made a discovery that would change our understanding of one of history's greatest figures. In the ancient city of Virginia, they uncovered a tomb, untouched for over 2,000 years. Inside, golden treasures and a frieze depicting a royal hunt. At its center, a young man dressed in purple with an olive wreath on his head, charging forward on horseback. That young man was Alexander the Great. But who was Alexander? A conqueror who built the largest empire the world had ever seen. A king who spread Greek culture across 3 continents? Or a man driven by ambition whose life was cut short at the age of 32? In this episode, we'll journey through time to uncover the untold story of Alexander the Great. From his humble beginnings in Pella to his legendary conquests, and the recent discoveries that are rewriting his history. Stay with us as we explore the life of one of history's greatest figures. Hey there, like and subscribe for more fascinating history. Alexander was born in Pella, the capital of Macedon, in 356 BC. At that time, Pella was a bustling city, with a royal palace spanning 20 acres. Recent excavations have revealed courtyards for state rites and symposia, where Alexander would have grown up witnessing the pomp and ceremony of kingship. As a child, Alexander showed signs of greatness. According to legend, he tamed a wild horse named Bucephalus, which no one else could ride. This horse would become his loyal companion throughout his campaigns. The recent discoveries in Pella give us a glimpse into the world Alexander knew. The Palestra, with its large swimming pool, suggests that physical education was highly valued, which aligns with what we know about Alexander's military training. But it wasn't just physical prowess that shaped Alexander. His education under Aristotle would mold his mind and set him on the path to greatness. At the age of 13, Alexander was sent to study under Aristotle, one of the greatest philosophers of all time. In the village of Mysa, recent excavations have uncovered what is believed to be the gymnasium, where Alexander and other royal pages were educated. Aristotle taught Alexander philosophy, science, and literature, instilling in him a love for knowledge and a sense of destiny. It was here that Alexander first read Homer's Iliad, which would become his constant companion and source of inspiration. This education shaped not just his mind but his ambition. Alexander dreamed of surpassing the heroes of legend and creating an empire that would echo through history. In 336 BC, Alexander's father, Philip II, was assassinated. At just 20 years old, Alexander ascended to the throne. He quickly secured his position by eliminating potential rivals and uniting the Greek city-states under his rule. His first major test came when Thebes revolted. Alexander's response was swift and brutal, razing the city to the ground, a clear message to anyone who might challenge his authority. With Greece secured, he turned his sights eastward to the Persian Empire. Alexander's campaign against Persia began with the Battle of Granicus, where he defeated the Persian satraps. But it was at Issus that he faced Darius III himself and won a decisive victory. The siege of Tyre was one of his greatest challenges. The city was heavily fortified on an island, but Alexander's ingenuity prevailed. He built a causeway to the island, allowing his army to breach its defenses. At Gaugamela, Alexander faced Darius again, this time with a massive Persian army. Using his superior tactics, he led a daring cavalry charge that broke the Persian lines and secured his victory. With Persia defeated, Alexander marched into Persepolis, the heart of the empire, and burned it to the ground, a symbolic end to Persian dominance and the beginning of his own rule. In Egypt, Alexander was welcomed as a liberator. He founded the city of Alexandria, which would become one of the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world. But it was his journey to the Oracle of Siwa that would change him forever. After a perilous trek through the Libyan desert, guided by ravens according to legend, Alexander reached the Oracle of Amun at Siwa. There the priests addressed him as the son of Amun, confirming his divine parentage. The exact words of the oracle are lost to history, but it's clear that this event deeply affected Alexander. It fueled his sense of destiny and his belief in his divine right to rule. Alexander continued his conquests, pushing into Central Asia and India. But his troops, weary of endless war, began to mutiny. Reluctantly, he turned back, returning to Babylon. In 323 BC, at the age of 32, Alexander fell ill and died in Babylon. The cause of his death remains a mystery. Some say malaria, others typhoid fever, and some even suspect poisoning. Recent medical research suggests an infectious disease, but the truth may never be known. Alexander's empire didn't last, but his legacy did. The Hellenistic Age saw the spread of Greek culture across 3 continents, influencing art, science, and philosophy for centuries. Cities like Alexandria became beacons of knowledge. Recent archaeological discoveries are giving us new insights into Alexander's world. In Pella, excavations reveal his childhood home. In Vagina, the tomb of Philip II provides a glimpse into his family's life. And at Siwa, the mystery of the oracle endures, a testament to Alexander's quest for divine approval. In our modern world, where cultures clash and unite, Alexander's dream of a unified empire reminds us of the power of cultural exchange. His blending of Greek and Persian traditions teaches us about tolerance and the enduring impact of ideas. Alexander the Great was a complex figure, a brilliant military leader, a visionary who dreamed of uniting the world, and a man with flaws and ambitions that led to his early death. His story continues to fascinate us, reminding us of the power of human endeavor and the enduring impact of history. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And stay tuned for our next episode where we'll explore another fascinating figure from history.